Welcome to the 135th episode of Lalitha Sahasranam Stotra. Saturation is the key for blissful life. Let us explore some more classic examples. Now, as per Valmiki Ramayana, the root form of Rama, that is Lord Vishnu, decides upon himself the duration of his incarnation as Rama as equivalent to 11,000 years. Now, how did this estimation come about? What was the logic behind this estimation? So, as per Valmiki's the question to Narada, he describes 16 characteristics, 16 qualities, and he asks anybody with these 16 qualities to Narada. So, the 16 qualities, which are independent, 16 independent qualities. So if we assume each of these takes 100 years for saturation, as per the modern thinking, 100 years, we say Noore Loish. So that 100 years is a saturation yardstick for the taste. So the 16 qualities getting saturated, it is 1600 years, and the 1600 years, when they interact with 7 Kundalini Chakras, they give rise to 11,200. They make it is equivalent to 11,200 years. That means the 16 qualities, when after interaction with the 7 Kundalini Chakras, which are activated, they give rise to 112 independent qualities. 112 independent each quality getting saturation 100 years. So 112 into multiplied by 100, it gives rise to 11,200 years. But Rama, as he was Rama, he completed the project in advance, 200 years in advance. He completed within 11,000 years. So the project was accomplished, the goal was accomplished even less than the saturation limit of the mathematics. So it seems in Treta Yuga, Rama also followed the same principle that saturation is the key for blissful life. So let us move on. Next Nama is Varuni Madavihvala. The saturated form of Karuna Rasa Sagara, it is transforming as Varuni Madavihvala. In Kali Ayana, that is the merry-go-round circle, Karuna Rasa Sagara was saturated in the form of Kadambari Priya. In north-south or Uttarayana Dakshinayana, the north-south Uttarayana Dakshinayana, the stimulant effect of liquor, the fantasies associated with the company of the woman, etc., with all these effects, Karuna Rasa Sagara was saturated. All the individuals belonging to this category were subjected to the treatment of Varuni Madavihvala. Subsequently, they are subjected to this treatment. The divine force present in Varuni is called Adisesha. That is the serpent form, on which Lord Vishnu rests, that is called Adisesha. The Varuni Nadi or Varuni vein is the invincible Nadi in our body, and that is impossible to control. Once Varuni Nadi is under control, the individual comes into our fold like a dog, like a spellbound, like a Vasikarana. Once the Varuni is in control, the individual is in our control. Those who are saturated in Varuni Nadi, they will exhibit Vairagya. Vairagya means a state of being beyond illusion and the body relations. Through Varuni Madhavivala, one of the 24 forms of the Guru, that is serpent form, has entered. So through this Nama, Varuni Madhavivala, Haranetra Agni Sandagda Kama Sanjeevana Aushadhihi re-enters planet Earth. In Vishnu Purana, Upasyate Swayam Kantya Yo Varunyacha Murtaya. In Yoga Sahasra, Adhaschordvam Sthitanadi Varuni Sarvagamini Pusha Digdevata Prokta Varuni Vayu Devata. So Sarvagamini, that means it's all pervasive. Varuni Nadi is the main arterial vein in our body, and it is normally not submissive to any force. It takes a lot of effort to have control on Varuni Nadi. Once it is in control, the individual comes into our fold. So it's one of the Vasikarana Vidyas. Once the Adisesha, the driving force behind Varuni, that is Adisesha, once Adisesha is controlled, then Varuni Nadi is under control and the individual is under control. So with this Nama is completed. Varada Vamanayana Varuni Madhavifala. What does it mean? Varada is having the intellect, Vamanayana is having the discretion, Varuni Madhavifala is having the personality. So the mind is not mentioned here, but it is implicit. If Varuni Nadi is under control, the mind is in control. Mind of the individual is in our control. The perturbations of the mind are automatically arrested. So those who are having excessive oscillations of the mind, those who are not able to concentrate, or those who lack the mental peace, they can chant this mantra, Om Sri Matre Namaha, Om Varada Vamanayana Varuni Madhavifalaye Namaha. Next Nama is Viswadhika. The saturated form of Varuni Madhavifala, seized by Rudra, the saint Rudra, or Rudra Maharshi, and subsequently transforming this as Viswadhika. The arterial nadi, arterial vein, having the divine force of Adisesha, if that is seized and it is under control, then the individuals rise to the highest peak in terms of in the air element. The entity in the highest position in the air element is the terminal force known as Rudra Maharshi. And those who can rise to the level of Rudra by taking control of the arterial nadi, arterial vein of Varuni, will go beyond the cycle of birth and death, represented by Viswa or universe. Since they are beyond Viswa, it is known as Viswadhika. Viswadhiko Rudro Maharshi. That is as per our scriptures. Here Rishi, so Rishi means the interaction of 16 petal lotus of Visuddhi and the heart chakra, the application of the षोडश Vidya technique. along with this application of Shodasa Vidya, with this interaction of the 16 petal Visuddhi and the Anahata Chakra, that is Heart Chakra. She in Rishi indicates half Shodasa Vidya, that is called Ardha Shodasa Vidya or half circle of Shodasa Vidya. Therefore, Rishi means an individual who was able to shatter illusion or Maya effects by application of half the cycle of Shodasa Vidya or Ardha Shodasa Vidya. Then who is Maharshi? Maharshi is Maha plus Rishi. Maharshi is the Rishi who can tap the power of unconditional source. Maharshi is the bright force among all the Rishis. He can apply full Shodasa Vidya, the complete Shodasa Vidya. He can control the 5 elements by being beyond them. And Rudra Maharshi belong to this category. Therefore, the indomitable and invincible serpent Adisesha in our veins, that is in our artillery vein, Varuni, through Varuni Madhavifala is getting saturated, and the saturated form of the Varuni Madhavifala is being seized by Rudra Maharshi, subsequently transforming the individual as Viswadhika. That's what is happening. So, through this Nama, Viswadhika, Srimad Vagbhava Kutaika Swarupa Mukha Pankaja re-enters planet Earth. Remaining Namas we'll explore in the next episode. Thank you.